It can be challenging to make your porch nice and comfortable for your family. Your porch is the gateway to your house, the area where you welcome guests and spend time with family during warm weather. Welcome to Jansen's DIY, and here are 6 DIY ideas to create an amazing porch. 1. This recycled wine bottle Tiki torch is as elegant as any store-bought decor. It is very simple to make at home. Position the top plate connector on the mounting surface and mark holes where you want the screws to go. Screw in the 3 by 18 by 16 inch rod. Thread the 2 hex nuts on the rod. Leave 1 hex nut, the one at the front end, to put the split ring hanger in place. Wrap the 1/2 inch end of the coupling with your tape. Insert the wick in the coupling. Make sure it sticks out a little bit. Unscrew the split ring hanger on one side and place the bottleneck on the ring. Make sure that they are evenly and securely screwed on both sides. Fill the bottle with torch oil using a funnel. Insert the coupling and wick at the top of the bottle and twist them into place. Give the wick a few minutes to absorb the oil before you light it. 2. A versatile fabric pouf has many uses. Look for a fun patterned fabric that matches the other decor on your porch. First, download the pouf pattern of your choice and follow the instructions. Tape it together. Pen the pattern to fabric and then cut the pattern out of fabric. Cut out 8 of the small pattern pieces. You will end up with 4 identical pieces. Sew the pattern pieces together along one side with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Press the seam open and sew the pattern pieces together. You now have 4 fabric pieces. Split these into 2 pairs and sew each pair together along one long side. Press the seams open. This creates 2 halves of the fabric pouf. Now you have 2 large fabric pieces, each made out of 4 original pattern pieces. Place one fabric piece inside the other with the right sides together. Make sure the pieces are adjusted so the edges match. Pen them along the entire edge. Sew the pieces together with a 1/4 inch hem allowance. Remember to leave the 4-inch corner opening. Turn the pouf right side out. Stuff the pouf by gathering old towels and old sheets around the house to use as stuffing. If it looks bumpy, smooth it out with some polyfill. Hand stitch the opening closed with an overhand stitch. Keep overhand stitching until it's closed. Knot the end of the thread to finish. 3. This is the perfect way to grow herbs or flowers in a small space. It is made of cedar fencing and terracotta pots. Cut out 4 10-inch pieces and 2 7-inch pieces of 2x4. This will be the support frame of the planter box. Cut a 10 by 10 square of 1/2 inch MDF. Nail the 2x4 frames to the MDF. Place the full length of the fence pickets to the back side of the box. Nail the shorter pieces along the 2 sides and the longer pieces across the front of the planter box. Cut the wood lather down to size and utilize it to trim out the top edge of the box. To add strength to the tall fence pickets, screw 1/2 inch strips of wood along the back center board. Add 1x2 strips at the back of the fence pieces. Slice 3 11-inch pieces of fencing and space them evenly across the pickets. Nail them in place. Now it's time to attach the metal hose clamp to the back. Use screws to do this. Staple the plastic lining inside the bottom box. Decorate your terracotta pots by painting on them and writing plant names using oil-based markers. Attach the pots to the planter and metal hose clips. Now you're ready to plant herbs and flowers in your vertical garden. 4. Here is a creative way to make your house number visible for everyone. This is a great way to display your address, adding a little personality to your front porch. You don't have to make your own box from scratch. A store-bought shadow box will do. However, you can make your own box with 3/4-inch wood if you prefer to do so. Put some wood glue on the bottom inside edge of each of the side panels. Place them up against the appropriate side of the back panel and nail into place. Fill the nail holes with wood filler. Sand it flat when the filler is dry. Cut your grass mats. Make sure their size fits inside the box. Put some glue on the bottom of the inside of the box and place the grass on top of the glue. Place the house number on the grass. Drill screws in the box that fit with the holes at the back of the numbers. When your numbers are in place hangers on the back of your box and hang the house number sign in your chosen location. 5. Welcome your guests with unique stenciled doormats. First of all, you need to decide what you want to put on your doormat. It could be a nice pattern, a favorite illustration, or a funny quote. Measure out and mark where you'll be placing your letters. Apply the paint. For a precise edge, work slowly and use the straight edge of the paintbrush. If you want to add graphics, let the letters dry completely. Let the paint dry completely before you place the mat on your front porch. 6. The glow of string lights is so gorgeous for a porch or patio. Try this easy but gorgeous decorating idea. Plot the path by first, which determines how many feet of string lights you need. Make sure you avoid beams with light fixtures or fans. Measure the path where you plan to hang your string lights. Select the most appropriate bulbs, depending on how bright you want your space to be. I personally recommend energy-efficient incandescent bulbs. Calculate how many string lights you need. After everything is done, staple your strands in place. And that's all for now. For more DIY hacks and decorating ideas, stay tuned to our channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next videos.